Cheers.
Cheers.
Salty.
We'll do
Not
everybody.
far off 50,000 kilometres.
So, having realised we can't actually reach the border going this way, we came back that way, and we just took the main road up to there. Well, this is where I struggled to see on the map. Come all the way down here, straight down through here, and into the border. After the border, we come down here to there, up this little road, into there. The next day,
That's Apanika.
Apanika, yes. The next day we came down here, and we then went the wrong way. So we went up to there, realised, came back down, came this way, came all the way along the bottom. This was seriously wiggly, but it doesn't show it. Into La Libertad. After La Libertad, retraced our steps to take this one up here. And we went round there, up into Santa Ana. Then after Santa Ana, we kind of retraced these steps and went up into here to go to the volcano. Then obviously after the walk, we then came back round and back into Santa Ana.
Trying to get out of Guatemala.
Well, that's it. We're into El Salvador. That's another border done. We had a really fantastic help from, it looks like George Huave. Not sure, but he was fantastic. But yeah, it was all pretty simple, pretty easy. I think this is going to be one of the easier borders. But yeah, now we're in. Yay! Right, we're going to put the sticker on. What we don't know is how many stickers we've lost.
Right, the wind caught the envelope.
Someone dropped the envelope.
The wind took them anyway.
Luckily,
Got an even number, so.
Luckily, the man with the shotgun came out and helped us pick them up.
Like a man with a shotgun. El Salvador! In. Oh, I didn't see the twirl, I just saw me landing, but never mind, I tried.
Yeah, landing with a thud.
With a thud, and I'm really tired. I'm very, very tired.
Bit of a bouncy thud.
Why am I very, very tired? Bouncy? Rude. Why are you very, very tired?
It's just being with you 24/7. That's what it is, you see.
We've had the most brilliant week.
We have.
That is why we're very, very tired.
Yeah. Paul and Françoise landed their bike in South America and have been heading north whilst we've been heading south. And we've been talking about crossing paths for many, many months. And this week was the time when our paths did cross.
Yep.
We hired a property, a really nice house in, I can't remember.
Apanica. El Salvador.
Yes, Apanica in El Salvador.
Up in the mountains, so it was a bit cooler, which was nice.
It was lovely. Now, it was a perfect space for us to meet. We had plenty of space to ourselves, but also space to sit around, chat, eat, have fun, laugh.
Cheers.
Cheers. Not far off 50,000 kilometres.
We were there for 2 nights. The idea was just going to be 2 nights and we'd part ways. But in true Life 2 on Tour fashion, that doesn't work. So, although we did change it slightly, we didn't stay at the same property. We just happened to follow Paul and Françoise onto the
they
next
had been
spot.
advised that the coastal route was lovely towards La Libertad. We hadn't got any plans because we never do. So they booked a property. So we're going to La Libertad tomorrow on the south. It's along the coastal route.
Oh, we're heading that way.
So we looked at the path. Looks like a nice road. Should we go there? So so we both booked the same property again and rode together. And that was a lovely ride down the south coast, as predicted. It was beautiful. And we stopped a little roadside cafe on the top of the hill overlooking the ocean. It was beautiful, wasn't it?
It was.
Beautiful. Loo with a view.
A loo with a view, yes.
Best loo with a view this trip.
It was a curtain. But the curtain wasn't big enough for the hole.
So you could just sit there and go, what a lovely view over the cliff at the sea.
Yeah, me being me, I sat there and I just had the curtain open.
Well,
so
you're just an exhibitionist.
I could have a proper view of a loo with a view.
It was a really nice place, no running water. It was that sort of remote. It was really great. So you just flushed the toilet with a bucket. It was
Flush
really
with
good.
a bucket.
But yeah, lovely loo. And then we stayed at La Libertad. That was nice.
Yeah.
They had a room with a balcony, so we sat there for drinks and nibbles before dinner and then had breakfast on the balcony the next morning.
Yep. Alright. Been worried about the envelope though.
You just get to there.
Do we want to mention all this while that actually the day that we met, I'd gone down with a really bad stomach bug.
Yes,
So we weren't
the
on top
Monday
form.
morning, we were still in Guatemala, and the Monday morning you started and I started slightly with the
About a day behind.
with the old runny tummy again. And I was kind of so-so. You were not in a very good way at all, were you? We had supper that night, but it didn't last long with you. The next morning you didn't have breakfast, said no, we need to get through the border, we need to get to this, because we booked this house by then, we need to get to this house. So we did, and we didn't want to spoil it because it was so nice to see Paul and Françoise. We wanted to eat the lovely food that we were cooking.
After all this months of planning and getting together, the last thing we wanted to do was to spoil it. So we didn't spoil it.
We just ate as normal.
It had to be changed slightly. We ate as normal. First night was very little sleep. I probably managed about an hour's sleep.
You had a very bad night.
But
the idea was to rest that day anyway and just sit around and chat. So that kind of worked. We didn't have to go anywhere, did we?
No, get washing done and just share stories.
And it's not like the illness we had in Palenque. We were in a bad way. You were in a very bad way. That it's not like that. It's just almost like irritable bowel. It's just an upset stomach that we eat, and then it doesn't last very long.
No.
So we could kind of function.
Yep.
So we had a nice state that Libet had, and we thought, right, we'll go our separate ways. Now we could just go
further on
straight
the coast.
to the border, further along the coast, up and into Honduras, and that's our kind of initial plan.
Yeah, but we were talking about the best road to see volcanoes.
Yeah, and there were volcanoes.
And Françoise and Paul's mentioned a volcano near Santa Ana. Well, that's the volcano name, but Santa Elena.
Santa Ana is the town. That's what it's called, Santa Ana volcano.
Oh, okay, Santa Ana.
Choose the title.
I was only there a few days ago. So they mentioned about the volcano in Santa Ana.
The Santa Ana volcano.
Apparently the highest volcano in Central America, but also the easiest, I'll use that in air quotes, easiest to get to the top of. Yeah, we thought, why not? So we ended up booking at the same hostel in Santa Ana. Still not feeling great. Izzy was getting worse. But we still went for the climb.
Yeah, how you got up though, I don't know.
I don't know.
Luckily, we set off, and after the first hour,
I used the loo before we left.
Then we had an hour's walk to where you pay to get into the national park, and there was a toilet there. Nice toilets, actually, proper toilets. So you used the toilet again there. And then it was another hour and a bit walk, hour and 20 minutes to the top of the volcano.
Like that it was.
It was hard work.
Seriously,
it was hard
like
work.
It was hard work.
And then another hour back down.
Yeah.
But you managed that and used the toilet again.
But again, I didn't drink anything on the way up.
You didn't drink enough.
I didn't eat anything. I had a banana on the top.
You had a banana on the top, but you did have some electrolytes there.
I didn't drink enough.
But well worth the effort. Boy, was that an experience. Another thin place. Definitely another thin place. To stare into the centre of a volcano that's still bubbling.
Well, it was the gateway to hell.
Still bubbling, the smoke's coming up. It's the most active, what was the thing? Most active volcano?
Most active volcano in the world.
In the world.
How they qualified that, I don't know.
I don't know.
I suspect it's over a period of time. It last erupted in 2005. couple of people killed, villages deserted. It's been active since the record started back in the 1700s. So they call it the world's most active volcano. It's also the highest volcano in the highest in Central America,
but the most easily accessible. So we shan't be doing any more if that's the easily accessible one. I mean, we're just not fit. My back doesn't do long walks like that without sticks. Crucified my knees coming down. They're all temporary things. It will get better. We're just still a bit stiff and sore today, 2 days later. But it will get better. It's not an issue. It's absolutely worth it. And every now and again we do something like that. So yes, fantastic. And then we decided we really would part ways because they needed to get into Guatemala and they've got off there now. And
so 2 days turned into 5.
Yep.
And it was 5 really excellent days.
It was.
Spent with Paul and Françoise. They've done a lot more travelling than us. They appear on the list of people who have ridden bikes around the world.
261, I think.
I think number 261 in the world.
We met them in 2021. Yes, 2021 at the Overland Event.
When they were doing a presentation.
And they did a presentation, we went to watch it and heard what they'd been doing and had a chat with them. We then went back to the Overland in 2022 and they first saw us and said, "Oh, we wanted to catch up with you because you're going next year, aren't you? And we're going on doing the Americas next year as well." And so we exchanged stories and plans and etc., and kept in touch. And yes, it's been fantastic to see people from home, isn't it? It's been really great. Yeah, it's been a really lovely week. So then we're now recommending places for them. They're actually staying in the same hotel in Antigua tonight, yesterday that we stayed in.
Yes, we haven't heard from them this morning, though, have we? Maybe they didn't like it.
It was only a slight suicide shower.
Yeah, maybe
there
the
are worse.
suicide shower.
There are worse ones.
Yeah.
She did say they've seen worse ones. We're now in San Salvador.
We came here
contemplating,
just in case the diarrhea, etc., wasn't getting better. It's the sort of place we can come to and get some tests done. However, I seem to have significantly turned a corner.
Well, that's because you've taken
you are
the
starting
pyramid, and I've just taken one today. I'm backwards and forwards. 1 minute I think, oh, I'm getting better, then it's back to square one. Does the pyramid mask the symptoms and just make you better, or doesn't it? We'll find out. We're here for 3 nights. We've got another 2 nights, tonight and tomorrow. We'll see what happens. We can always extend the stay here if the room's free and get some testing done towards the end of the week. We're in no rush
I'm sure it will be.
to get anywhere.
Not busy.
So we'll have to just see. Are we just got delicate bellies and we're just going to be on and off like this for the trip? Maybe. We just don't know. So we're going to see how the next few days go. And
I think the problem is each time you get a duff tummy, then it wipes out a lot of the bio within your stomach that is designed to deal with these things. So it gets over one, and then you're susceptible to picking up another one until a couple of weeks has passed, and you're able to build up a further resistance. So actually, the fact that we've now had 3 on the trot, excuse the
choice of words.
Now that we've had...
we weren't allowed to say when we finished walking down the volcano, we weren't allowed to say in front of the car, oh, I'm really pooped.
No.
It's a banned word.
It was a banned word.
Anyway, yeah, I know what you're saying, and actually we had some quite heavy, severe antibiotics for the Salmonella typhi, and this next bout is only 2 to 3 weeks after that, and it can cause problems, those antibiotics.
Yeah, I was going to say one of the side effects of the antibiotics is the fact that it can allow for further cases of stomach upsets to occur because it's wiped everything out.
It can develop into kind of IBS stuff, so who knows?
So it could just be we've got to be a little bit careful. We've got to live off KFC and Burger King.
Well, I didn't stay in yesterday.
Which I have to say, from where we're filming this at the moment, I can see a KFC and a Burger King.
The street, the main road.
And there's a Wendy's.
It's literally a 2-minute walk to the crossroads, and that main road across the way, it's USA City, isn't it? It's Wendy's, Burger King, KFC, Panda Express,
McDonald's.
But they're all there. They're all there. It's like you just stepped into Little America. But no, they're not going to do our stomachs any good, really, are they?
No.
You're hankering after a Panda Express now, aren't you?
I am hankering after a Panda Express. There is something to
Make
be
or
said.
break.
There is something to be said about these fast food places. Is that they are churning out large quantities of food, so everything tends to be prepared fresh, under certain regulations, because those regulations will be dictated to by the American corporations that are providing the franchise.
And it's food our stomachs are used to, even if it's rubbish food.
Yeah, so there is something to be said for it. However, going to a foreign country and eating Western food all the time isn't what we signed up for.
And we don't do it. We don't do it. We're joking.
We don't do it.
We're joking.
But it might be a case that we need to, just to take it easy for the next couple of weeks. Or day or two.
So yeah, we're not sure what we're going to do. We'll see. So I've taken a tablet this morning. You seem to have improved from your tablet yesterday. So we'll see what today and tomorrow brings, and either extend our stay and get tested, or we'll just crack on and see what happens. But while we're kind of functioning with it, we have to try and just get on with it, I think.
The great thing is this hotel actually has very comfortable beds.
It is very good.
It has good air conditioning.
The best shower we've had, probably, I'm going to hedge I'd have to look back through the diary, but I would say since we entered Mexico in the second week of January, I think this is the best shower we've probably had in the last 4 months.
Yep. Yeah, this hotel kind of ticks a lot of boxes.
It does.
Wi-Fi is fantastic.
It's really good. The showers are getting better as we go further south. I know that's going to change.
And the toilets are getting better.
The toilets, we came out of Mexico, we suddenly got hand towels, toilets with seats attached on that didn't knock you flying when you sat down, if there was a seat. It's just, everything's got suddenly higher quality as we've gone through Belize, Guatemala, now in El Salvador. We know for a fact it's going to change again. This is a nice little bit of respite from it. Comfort, yes. Not that it's not comfortable, but it's just different. But yeah.
But since we're on the subject of toilets, we need comfort.
Which has been quite nice. But yes, what a wonderful week. Thanks for your company, Paul and Françoise. I hope your journey is going well.
We're honoured to turn 2 days into 5. We really are. It was brilliant.
It's fantastic.
Thank you for putting up with us.
So on with the journey. Okay, so I shall twirl away in my little tiny corner here. Twirling away. Just want to add, I love the lampshades and the light shades in here. Look, they're all just wooden crates. Brilliant idea.